Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's a special Thanksgiving night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Denver Broncos.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football, as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Throwing first play is Ritter. What a catch by London. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Throws right back to London, complete again. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson. 15 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
They'll find Everett there, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Option play, here's Robinson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Working from the gun, Ritter. He's got it. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 6th touchdown on the ground, number 7 overall. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now he'll throw deep left side. He's got a man, complete. A huge play there for Denver, 59 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. Williams is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer, as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Ritter will set up to throw it. A little short pass. This is Everett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. If you look at this Bronco defense, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
These two teams all tied after one. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Ritter back to throw. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 36. 15 yards here for number 15. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Ritter. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Ritter to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Micah Parsons in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt. An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? And got his man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Mevis on to attempt the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Oh, and that is incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Micah Parsons able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Now here's Bradley Pinion now. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Now he'll throw deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 2nd and 7. Up the middle, it's Williams. He will push his way down to about the 14. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular one it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ritter's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. That's complete once again to Hopkins. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, Ritter under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down throw coming for Ritter. Into the hands of London. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 31 yards. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Denver Broncos back out there. Former Tar Heel Javonte Williams, we shine the spotlight on him. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the second time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Broncos. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So we've reached halftime here. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good, and I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. And now they're in the hurry-up. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught at the 25. A huge play there for Denver. 46 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. McLaughlin will score. Touchdown, Broncos. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and is showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And he returns this to the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw, Ritter. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Out to his left. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Denver. 72 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to... something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Ritter now. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Give him 30 yards there. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Touchdown, Falcons! Gerald Everett from 6 yards away. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And the Broncos get there and take him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. First down, here's Ritter. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ritter. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
19 Tiger.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his left. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And got his man complete. Down the left sideline. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was up? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. On the move to his left. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't. Because...
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Of course, the game can't end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, and left.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Broncos, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.